my friends, what's going on? It's your boy Keder on a beautiful day, my friend. Pound that for watching this video. So in this video today, guys, I'm going to talk about the difference between selling high ticket and low ticket to make $500 to $1,000 a day. Now, I built my business with different strategy where I have different business model where I have low tickets and high tickets in the way that I sell them. Like with this business, like yesterday, I made over 5K, but I'm selling with a lower, I say mid ticket, but I bring something. I will talk about what I bring in there to make that type of money. And this is another high ticket where I get one sell and it makes almost the same amount of money with 50 sales. So that's the big difference. So in this video, let's break down, if you have a business, you know, what is the difference to sell high ticket and low ticket in order for you to still get the same results, all right? If it's your first time on my channel, my name is Keder. I make videos about entrepreneurship, business, and how to build your business online and stuff like that. Definitely subscribe to the channel, turn on notification. I bring up videos all the time to help you take your business to the next level. All right, so the big difference between selling high ticket and low ticket. Now, at first, you will find some people that says, hey, low ticket is better, high ticket is better. Me personally, I've done both of them. There's nothing wrong with either one of them. You just gotta know the factors that are required in order for you to make a lot of money on both sides, all right, on both sides. So let's talk about low ticket first, okay? Low ticket is something that you're selling, a product or service that is anywhere between $9 to $100. That's a low ticket, meaning that it's not a lot of money, right? So selling a low ticket, in order for you to make a lot of money, the first thing you're gonna need to concentrate on is volume. You gotta be able to get a lot of traffic or you're not gonna make a lot of money. So you gotta keep that in mind. You gotta concentrate on volume. Like you see on this Instagram post, I have this Instagram page where I teach you a strategy in order for you to get traffic, eyeballs. And the way I build those pages, if you see on this page, I have one post that gets 6,000 likes that reach over 100,000 people on the page. The way I build those pages, I concentrate on the eyeballs. So I'll jump into a niche. That I know that there's a lot of people in there. And then instead of posting my own personal content in that niche, I will find different contents that's gonna keep the attraction. Because I need the attention. You need to think about how can you get a mass attention, mass attraction. So if I build a page, instead of just focusing on, if I'm in that niche, for example, my wife is in the DIY niche, but she don't produce content every single day. She might make content every week. If you build it that way, because social media people have such a short attention span, you're not going to be able to attract that much people that fast. So you want to be able to incorporate other people's content on a day-to-day basis and just ham it. When you can do that, guess what? You're going to increase the traffic. And the way we do it is by reposting, getting other people's posts, giving them credit, and then still drive the traffic on a day-to-day basis so we can get those eyeballs. The key is once you build the traffic, even if it's not necessarily they are linked into what you do, right? Let's say you're someone who's a photograph, right? You love to travel and take photographs. Maybe you're not traveling this week or this month, but if you can find thousands of other people that are traveling and share the pictures, you keep your audience engaged and those pictures are bringing more followers, more other people. Guess what? Even if you delete everything that's on the page, you still got the most important part, which is the eyeballs, the traffic, the people. And that's the one key. When I start selling low ticket product, you must concentrate on how to bring traffic, how to drive a lot of traffic in order for you to increase conversion, because you're gonna need to get a lot of people to buy what you're selling in order for you to make $500 to $1,000 a day. If you're selling something that is costing you $9, you're gonna need to sell 10 of them in order for you to get $90, like 11, 12 of them in order for you to make $100 in a day. Okay, so you have to be able to concentrate on traffic. Okay, the second thing that we're gonna talk about now is high ticket. With low ticket, it might be easy. You might feel it, internally, mentally, it's easier for you to make a sale, but it takes the same amount of effort to convince someone to buy something for $5 than it is to convince someone to buy something for, $100 or $1,000 or $2,000. A lot of the time it's gonna take you the same amount of effort, and the more that you work on your skills, the better you become, the easier it becomes to convert a higher ticket and make a lot more money. So jump into the high ticket. Anything that is $500 on above, right? It's a high ticket. So you make one sale, you make $500. Two sales, you make $1,000. Okay. If you're doing 5, 10 sales a day, then you're straight up killing it, making $4,000 or $5,000. You can sell something for $3,000 and you make one sale, and then boom, like this one, that's a $3,000 product. You make one sale, boom, you make $3,000. Versus this here, I have to make 50 sales in order for me to make over 5K, right? So which is like $100 on the product. So you kind of see the difference between the two of them. But selling one person on a $3,000 level or $5,000 products, it's that one sale that you need. So although you might need less traffic, but one sale, even if you get more traffic, or just that one sale will cover up for all the other sales that you don't have to deal with. Now, the good part with having a high ticket product or selling a high ticket product is that if I make 50 sales to make 5K, and I make one sale to make 3K, with the 50 sales I have to deal with 50 customers. That's a potential 50 headaches, 50 problems that I have to solve. If there's any refund, if there's anything that's wrong with the product, that's a potential of me having to serve 50 people, right? Versus having to serve one person. So if you have a higher ticket product, if you have to serve just one person, that makes it a lot easier for you to just serve that one person than having to serve 50. So selling a high ticket product definitely put you in that customer service where it's a lot easier for you to fulfill on the customer service end, because whatever product that you're going to be selling, there's going to be some type of customer service being done in the back end after the product is sold. If the customers has any questions, any problem, any issue, so you can reduce that by having less customers but still making the same amount of money by selling a high ticket. Whether it's a system, whether it's a program. Let me know currently, what are you guys currently selling? Do you currently sell high ticket, or do you currently sell low ticket? All right. So now let's talk about a few things you could do if you want to sell a high ticket and make more money. One of the things that I've learned is to increase the customer expectation by, if you have a product that is not determined by, let's say your product is not determined by the current market. Okay, what I mean by that, let's say if you're gonna sell a computer, it's an Apple computer, it's like $1,000 at every store. I cannot try to go sell it for $10,000. Like it just won't make sense. Like people will know that an Apple computer is a specific product. But let's say you have a coaching, right? You have a coaching program and you're selling it at $500. And let's say you wanted to increase it. And that took me a little while to understand. My mentor literally had to tell me snap back and increase my coaching, because there's time that you're not going to believe in the value that you deliver. And if your value can help someone make 100K, you can charge them more than $500 for that. And they had to help me understand that. So I had to literally think about it. Okay, I can charge people a lot more than just $500 if I'm going to help them make 100K. If I have a blueprint where I created 100K and I'm going to give them that blueprint, which they can take to the next level if they want to, well, I can charge them 1K, 5K, 10K. It's all about me testing now, but knowing that I do have the ability to test it, right, to see where I'm comfortable, where my clients are comfortable with. That's one big thing, because if you don't know that and you keep selling yourself short, then your time becomes less and less invaluable, and you're serving at a less value. So knowing that you can push that to a level where, hey, I can help my customer get to 1 million. Let's say you have blueprints and stuff that's getting you to millions. If you can help someone get to 1 million, guess what? You can push your coaching and set up blueprints. If you know this, guarantee they're gonna really crush it. If they put in the work, if they put in the time, if they put in what's required to make it happen, well, you can push your coaching to the next level and create a high ticket program for yourself, which is gonna create for you a lot more money a lot faster. So that's the big difference with selling a high ticket versus selling a low ticket, at least for me. With low ticket, you gotta concentrate on traffic and getting massive volume in order for you to make $500 to $1,000 a day. With high ticket, you gotta focus on how can you better your service, make it worth higher and higher prices, and then focus on getting very specific audience that really needs it, and then help them answer the question. You know, if they need you, you might need a fun funnel where they have some type of question. If you're selling something for $5,000, people might have questions for you. You have to make yourself some way, somehow available to them, whether it's through you or whether it's through having a coach or someone they can call on the phone, whether it's to have some type of customer service they can call and ask some questions. Maybe you have to set up a webinar where they can come and ask you questions live, because people's going to have questions if they're going to make a higher ticket investment. So if you set up those two priorities, that's two ways you can start creating some high ticket, some cash flow in your business for the long run. Anyway, I have a course called The Long-Term Business. Do check it out. I show you how to build a brand, how to leverage the brand on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, how to build it all at the same time. The traffic that I'm talking about, this stuff will take you to the next level. I'm going to put a webinar inside of the description. Go check out the webinar. I have a course called The Long-Term Business that breaks down everything for you. Currently, what I'm doing, you know, I peel the curtain and show you everything that's required for you to make it happen. All right. Anyway, that was your boy Keder. Hopefully you do find some value in this video. Click on my face to subscribe. Click here to watch another video on affiliate marketing.